$5 million hospital has 6 operating rooms, 4 procedure rooms, 25 inpatient beds, a physical therapy wing, and a 24-hour emergency room. The top local story here, of course, is the weather. The rain is here. Tropical Depression Bill has arrived.
And we're going to have the heavy rain persisting for much of the afternoon, and we're not going to get a break in the rain tonight. I was going to show you some of the rainfall totals, but since I made the graphic, they're already out of date because the heavy rain keeps coming down. So I'm going to show you an estimate coming up shortly. I want to show you the bottom line of what you can expect. Between now and 5 p.m., occasional heavy rain. A lot of the rainfall totals around Tulsa are in the 2 to 3 inch range. An additional 2 to 4 inches of rain is possible before we see the rain decreasing tonight between 5 and 10. Now, Max, this is a little different from what we normally show on television, where we show you kind of the big blobs of rain and where the rain is occurring. This is a rainfall map showing you how much rain has already fallen. So this is an estimation. I'm not going to put the actual totals on here because when I was looking at those, the radar is actually underestimating the amounts of rain, but I'll explain the colors to you. Everywhere where you see light green, this is at least an inch of rain. Where you see the pockets of darker green as you work your way toward Bristow, into Tulsa, and into Okmulgee and Beggs, this is an area of 4-inch rain totals right through here, decreasing to about 3 inches as you work your way into South Tulsa County. What I really want you to notice is in southern Oklahoma, if you haven't heard, over 10 inches of rain just west of Ardmore. Davis, Oklahoma, right through here is where portions of I-35 was closed due to one of the landslides in that hilly area there near Pauls Valley. Now, what we're going to see for us this afternoon, notice how there is a stripe of heavier rain. Now, I don't think we're going to see any crazy totals like 10 inches of rain locally. However, by 5 p.m., I think we're going to see numerous 4 to 6 inch totals in this swath here, which is likely going to include Tulsa, and especially just south of Tulsa into Okmulgee County, Bristow, and into Muskogee County. So we're talking about widespread heavy rain and street flooding and county road flooding. You're going to want to use extreme caution when you're driving home from work. If you have had problems with flooding roads last month, then you're likely going to have some issues today. So plan ahead so you don't put yourself in a dangerous situation. Right now, it is wet in Tulsa. The rain coming down heavy at times. 73 degrees right now with a strong northeast wind and the humidity about as high as it can go. Now, as far as the rain right now, we have areas of moderate to heavy rain across much of northeastern Oklahoma. Also kind of interesting, a thing you might notice as this is a tropical weather system, there is very little lightning involved. You may hear some thunder from time to time, but for the most part, there is not that much lightning out there. Here in Tulsa County, certainly have your umbrella ready to go and be very careful, very vigilant driving around, as there's likely going to be some street flooding, especially through parts of southern Tulsa County, where we're going to see a few totals in the 4 to 5 inch range as we get closer toward 5. The center of the rain is right in here south of Henrietta. That is the center of Tropical Depression Bill, and as that lifts across northeastern Oklahoma, almost all of us will be getting heavier amounts of rain. As far as what it looks like on the future track, we're stopping this at 2 p.m. Most of green country still getting heavy rain at 2, but you can see the rain cutting off back toward Oklahoma City. Back toward I-35, the rain is essentially done for today, and there's going to be a sharp cutoff between heavy rain and no rain. So most of us still getting heavy amounts of rain at 2. Now at 5 p.m., the bulk of the rain is going to be done for Tulsa as it shifts more into far eastern Oklahoma toward Muskogee and Tahlequah. Between 5 and 10, you can see the rain clearing, so the rain is going to be ending tonight. Everything is still going to be very wet, and we'll have issues with flooding, especially on a lot of the county roads, but at least the rain will be ending tonight. And then tomorrow morning, by the time you wake up, all the rain will be east and out of Oklahoma. So checking your hourly weather today, temps actually need to lower these as we're most likely going to stay in the 70s. There it is, 77 for the rest of today. I'm going to call this all day rain, as all afternoon we're going to have batches of heavy rain making their way on through green country. Now we do have better news ahead in your 7-day. Rain ends tomorrow, will be extremely humid, highs in the mid 80s, and looking great for your weekend. For your outdoor plans, will be dry, very hot and humid, highs reaching the lower 90s, and breezy for both Saturday and Sunday. Max?
Thank you, George. Oh, do we have a treat for you today? Dr. Joe's here.